Hello, my name is Patrick Hill. I live in Horry County, South Carolina, in the Socastee community of Myrtle Beach. And this is my lineage, my ancestry, back to the Revolutionary War, even before then, before the United States even existed. So today's date is December 15th, 2019. And again, my name is Patrick Larkin Hill. My parents were Roger Hill and Maxine Stevens Hill. And we're going to take Maxine to the Revolutionary War. She was born in 1931, and her mother was Aline Purvis Stevens and Henry Stevens. And we're going to take Aline's side back to the Revolutionary War. And this is Find a Grave, findagrave.com. And that's how you do it. So as you can see, she was born in 1904, lived 88 years, and was buried in 1993. And on Find a Grave, you can see the spouse, Henry Earl Stevens, my grandma's parents, her siblings, and then children that have died. Julian, Kenny, and HS. And you can log in to Find a Grave and you can place pictures. For example, here's one that I uploaded. You can see others that I've uploaded. Here's a picture of Grandma's sisters. She had one brother, Herman. And at least one of these lived to be 97 years old. So Aline Purvis Stevens is my grandma. And her father was Shepherd Larkin Purvis. That's where I got my middle name. And here's a picture that I've uploaded. He was born in 1877. And that's my great-grandfather, Grandma's parents. He married Harriet Newell Hedgepeth, and we're going to take her lineage back to the Revolutionary War. Her parents were Arthur and Elizabeth Lewis. Arthur Hedgepeth, Elizabeth Lewis. We're going to take Elizabeth Lewis, who was born in 1810. She lived 71 years old, 71 years. We're going to take Elizabeth Lewis back and find her parents. Her parents is James Lewis and Edith Walters. We're going to take James Lewis, who was born in 1772. By the way, here's some other families that married in. Here's a Bullock, Rhodes, Barnes, Edmund, Nye, as in Nye's Pharmacy in Conway, perhaps. Nance. There's a Nance family in Horry County. Here's a couple. So we're going to take James Lewis back And James Lewis, who was born in 1772 and lived 82 years, died in 1855. We're going to take James Lewis and find his daddy. His daddy was John Lewis. John Lewis was born in 1750. By the way, James Madison was born in 1751. And in 1750, the United States did not even exist. Private John Lewis lived 92 years, perhaps all that exercise he got fighting in the war, because he was a private in the Continental Line Revolutionary War. He is the son of William Lewis and Elizabeth Phillips. So John Lewis is as far as we go at 1750, other than his daddy. His daddy was William Lewis and Elizabeth Phillips, and I imagine they were born in 1720. Which, by the way, is 300 years ago. And that's the end of this. 300 years. And you can count the generations. You can go back to Find a Grave, findagrave.com. You can sign in, like I am doing now. And you can set up your own profile. And then you can follow certain people. You can upload photos. You can get messages from people that you might be related to. So do that. And that's my 300-year ancestry on findagrave.com. I hope you liked the video. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas to family members. Merry Christmas 2019.